There are 3 new weapons coming to Modern Warfare and Warzone in probably Season 2, but certainly at some point in the near future. They are the Sykov pistol, otherwise known as the Makarov pistol, the RAAL MG LMG, and the CX-9 SMG. I'm going to go over each of these weapons, what they're about, and how you can unlock them already. We'll start with the most hyped of the 3 weapons so far, the Sykov pistol. It really is hyped at the moment on social media and YouTube, and you know what, understandably so. After testing from JGod over on his channel, he confirmed what some of the clips floating around online suggested. It looks like it's gonna be seriously overpowered at close quarters. So why does it look like it's gonna be so overpowered? Well, it can go fully automatic and can have 80 round mags on it for a start. Combine that with the fact it has pretty good fire rate and damage, and you can run it akimbo, we've got ourselves a recipe for a meta on Warzone. In fact, it looks like it's going to have a better time to kill of all the pistols and even the MAC-10. So when you put that into akimbo, things are going to get a little bit scary in the upcoming weeks if it is released. How can you unlock this crazy pistol? You have to get 4 pistol kills in one match, 5 different times. And remember, you can just leave the game after you've got those kills, you don't have to stay in until the end. Now remember, this pistol isn't even out yet, so it's not going to unlock and be freely available like a normal weapon. You won't be able to use this in Warzone yet, and as part of your loadout, but you can play around with it in private matches like survival mode, and this is the case for all 3 of the weapons. If you've done the challenges and you want to check if you have the weapon, and it's before the full release of the weapon, head over to a private match on Modern Warfare and hop in survival. Then when you go to choose a weapon, go to the Sykov pistol right at the bottom of the list, and you'll be able to see if you can use it or not. An important thing to note when you are having a quick check is that the challenges don't track, but once you've done them all, the weapon will unlock. Next up on the yet to be released but for some reason playable weapons, we've got the RAAL MG LMG. To unlock this, you'll have to get 5 kills in 7 different matches whilst using an LMG equipped with the Scout optic. The stats and playstyle of this aren't fully known yet, as some people have had issues with unlocking it, but it appears to be a heavy-hitting, slow-firing LMG. For it to be good in Warzone, we'll have to find out just how damaging the bullets are and whether the recoil control can be managed. This one we'll just kinda have to wait and see, but I'm always excited to try new weapons out, so I'm really looking forward to it. Finally, we've got the CX-9 SMG, which by the way I'm really excited about. This is a fast-firing SMG with only 20 round mags in the standard variant. So this sounds quite familiar to some existing weapons that we already have. However, the big difference for me is that it seems to have fantastic recoil. So a fire rate similar to the MAC-10 and Fennec, mixed with good recoil, could mean a new top tier SMG to play with, but who knows. This thing hasn't probably made it to the streets yet. You can get your hands on the CX-9 by getting 2 long shot kills using SMGs in 5 different multiplayer matches. A big thing to remember with all of these weapons is that when they do get fully properly released in Season 2 or whenever, they will likely re-lock and then require you to re-level them up, which is what happened with the Street Sweeper not so long ago. So be aware of that to not be too disappointed when they are eventually released. Now, a good tip is once you have unlocked these weapons, there is a little bit of a trick to use all of the attachments you want on the weapon without actually ranking it up. You go into offline survival mode. This will grant you all the attachments for all the weapons, so feel free to do that and give all the variants of the weapons a try. And just a note, when the weapons are fully released, the challenges will be the exact same as they are now, so none of them will be too tough, thankfully. Now, I did say you can get these weapons in survival mode, however, you can get them in weapon drops in Modern Warfare multiplayer and plunder. It's very unlikely and unreliable, but it is technically possible, so just be aware of that if you fancy getting lucky. So just before I go, I should mention that last night another Season 2 cinematic for Black Ops Cold War and Warzone was released and didn't show any of these weapons. But since these weapons are Modern Warfare ones, I'm not too surprised. It's hard to say when you should expect these 3 weapons in this video to be released, but if they quietly pop them in during Season 2, I honestly wouldn't be surprised at all. I'm actually going to be releasing another video today about what info this Season 2 cinematic has given us, including indications on new operators and weapons. So if you want to know a bit more about that, head to the description where I'll link it, or just head to my channel. For now though, that's all from me. I hope you enjoyed the video, give it a like if you did, and subscribe if you haven't already for more Call of Duty videos, shorts and streams. Bye for now.